You've probably watched a bunch of faceless YouTube channels like this before that have 1 million subscribers getting a ton of views. The owners behind these channels are doing a business model called YouTube automation, and the channels you're watching are making, yeah, let's say, a pretty good amount of money. In this video, I'll break down how you can utilize a few free AI websites to start your own faceless automation business today. Literally right after watching this video. The thing that most people don't know is that all of these faceless automation channels follow the same exact 4-step framework to create their videos. They might do it in slightly different ways, but the core strategy and the tools that are used are always the same. If you watch this video to the end, you'll have learned the formula that are making people hundreds of thousands of dollars, and you'll be able to apply it to as many channels as you want to. Before we get into that, you need to understand what YouTube automation is. The simplest way to describe it is that you create YouTube videos without ever showing your face and outsource the video creation to freelancers so you can focus on more important parts like strategy and actually turn the channel into a passive income source. But I'd say that's a pretty outdated description now. Outsourcing can be really expensive and cost hundreds of dollars per video when you can actually get the same results using AI. So I'll show you how to create an automated faceless YouTube channel entirely with AI for free, saving you thousands of dollars in the process. I've spent countless days and nights researching AI software and picked out the best ones that literally anyone would be able to use regardless if you have any prior experience or not. To show you how to apply all of this, I've picked out a great niche and will show you how to create a video in it using these exact tools. But it's important that you know that this framework that I'm about to share with you can be applied to all niches. Sports, history, motivation, it doesn't matter. I've recently seen Stoicism blow up, so I chose that as my niche. People are creating these motivational videos about Stoicism and how others can use it to improve their lives. Take this channel for example, it's bringing in millions of views with this concept. So it's been proven to be a viral niche. I saw that their most viral video was about 7 things you should do every morning. So, as any professional YouTuber would do, I completely copied that same topic. But before we get into creating the video, I'll reveal a little golden nugget that the pros don't want to share. Most faceless channels make the majority of their income from ad revenue. That's the money that they're getting paid for people watching the annoying ads that you get when you click onto a video. And some channels make a lot of money from this. Mr. Beast, for example, is making $13 million a month from his ad revenue. But what most people don't know is that you won't get paid for your videos right away. You actually need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time, which can be a huge hurdle when you're just starting out. It took me 6 months before I started making any money with this channel you're watching right now. However, that was a year ago, and today there's a little bit of a loophole around this problem. A few months ago I came across this website that has YouTube channels that have been grown organically to meet YouTube's monetization requirements. So when you start posting on one of these accounts, you'll get paid right away from your first video, which is huge. When I first heard about this, I thought it sounded too good to be true, but after giving one of these accounts a try it actually worked perfectly. I'm not going to go too deep on this, but this is what people are doing to instantly get a return on the content that they post. It's not mandatory to get success, but it'll sure as hell help when you're struggling in the beginning of your journey. The site is called Tick Accounts. Go ahead and Google it yourself. You'll see the accounts they have on there. They're out of stock pretty often, but I'm sure some of you watching this will be lucky enough to visit when they're available. Now that you know that, let's get into how to create the actual video. Writing a script. The first step of this framework is to write a script. This is actually the most important step of the formula, so listen up. Writing good scripts is really hard, especially if you've never done it before. But the good thing is that you don't have to be a genius scriptwriter to create good scripts. With the evolution of AI, you can create really good scripts using softwares like ChatGPT if you just know how to enter a good prompt. In the last couple of years, I've spent many hours experimenting with different prompts. maybe a bit too many. But the good part though is that I combined everything I learned into this prompt template that you can use to create YouTube scripts for any niche. Now I know it might seem a bit complicated at first, but it's actually super simple to use. What you want to do is fill in all of the blank spaces with information about your own video. So in this first box where it says, niche, I'll switch that to Stoicism, since that's my niche. Then in type of script, I'll write something like motivational and educational. Then you just continue to fill in all these boxes that are highlighted with bold text. If you scroll down a bit, you then want to fill in additional details like length, type of audience, and specific keywords that can help your video get shown to more people. Now writing scripts manually takes a lot of time and often doesn't turn out very good, unless you know what you're doing. So if you want to pick up this template and use it yourself, you'll find it inside of my free community. I've linked it in the description. So just go down there, click the free link, and join it. Then in the top channel, the prompt will be linked like those other packages I've given out before. Also in the community, if you're interested in actually getting some kind of mentorship by me and my team of experienced mentors, this is where we're going to share the extra sauce that I don't include in these videos. We'll have weekly calls, private mentoring, and a bunch of other stuff that you'll have to find out by yourself. So click the link in the description and pick up the template. Anyway, once you've filled out all the boxes, then go ahead and hit generate and ChatGPT will analyze all the information you entered in the prompt and turn it into an engaging script with all the parts needed. It starts off with an engaging hook designed to raise curiosity in the viewer on what's about to come in the video. The next part of the script is the main part where the Stoicism motivation is shared with the viewer. And then lastly, it's finished off with a conclusion summarizing everything that's been said in the video. So once it's done, you have to read the script through and make sure everything looks good. It usually never makes mistakes, but it's always a good idea to double check. Just to give you some perspective, writing a script like this yourself would have literally taken hours, if not days to complete. I think you can start to realize how crazy important it is to learn how to use AI when doing YouTube automation. Finding a voice, now you need someone to read out the script for you. A couple of months ago, you had to find a voice artist, send your script, wait a couple of days for the result, and on top of that it was all super expensive. But that's not the case anymore. Since AI voices have gotten so good that they sound like real humans, and you can use them for free. The biggest website for this is called ElevenLabs. They have thousands of ultra-realistic AI voices to choose from, and they're also the cheapest. Click the link in the description and sign up for an account with your email. How it works is that you type in your script into this box, hit generate speech, and it'll create a voiceover. But first, you want to pick a voice. You can go with one of their standard voices here to the right, or you can go with a custom, more professional one, which I'd recommend doing. The professional voices are the ones that have been cloned by professional voice actors so that they sound super realistic. To access these, click on Voices, then on Library. Here, they have thousands of voices to choose from with different nationalities, tones, gender, and age. Literally, any voice you're looking for, you'll be able to find here. If you want to hear what a voice sounds like, just click on it and you'll get a preview. After all, the most important quality of speech is that it is clear. Since I'm creating a video in the Stoicism niche, I want a deep male voice. To find that, we'll have to add a few filters. First, set the language to English and accent to American. Now click on the 3 lines and set category to professional. Set gender to male and keep age at any. Then just start listening one by one until you find one you like. Once you find a voice you like, click Add, then go back and paste your script into the box. Hit Generate Speech, and just wait a few seconds, you'll hear what it sounds like. If you're not satisfied, play around with the settings or regenerate it until you get what you like. Then once you're satisfied, download it by clicking the download button.